it is a fucking beautiful day. So I was looking out my window this morning just thinking about how beautiful the fucking day was, and I came to a realization, which is quite a big one that I've come to before, but I plan to act on it differently this time. So I realized that I need to do more. I need to take greater steps, or rather strides, towards making it, towards realizing my full potential as an individual, because I don't think I am. I don't think I'm anywhere close to it, you know. And I came to this realization because I noticed that there's a distinct lack of like discomfort in my life, you know. And I think obviously there's good discomfort and there's bad discomfort, but the discomfort that we should seek that's beneficial to us is that which comes from personal growth, or, you know, is a prelude to personal growth at least. You know, it's kind of fuels the cycle, doesn't it, of progress, discomfort, adaptation, progress, discomfort, adaptation. And, you know, a lack of that shows that you're only, you know, not realizing your potential and maybe even stagnating as an individual, and you shouldn't. Obviously, I'm keen not to do that, and so I need to take greater steps to seek out this discomfort, to do things that will cause this, you know, and ultimately result in my getting closer to my best self. So in essence, catching up to my best self, because the gap between your current self, this is what I think, disclaimer, I don't claim to have the answers, I just claim to be in search of them. I think strongly that the gap between your current self and your best self, the size of that gap, or rather how small you can make it, is how we should really be measured as an individual, shouldn't it? Because you can only reach your maximum potential. You know, if Einstein invented the Dyson, obviously it wouldn't be called the Dyson, but if that's where he stopped and that's what he gave to the world, everyone would be like, yeah, that's a good, you know, that's great, we're impressed, you know, I couldn't do that shit, it's good, it's impressive. But knowing that he was capable of, you know, the theory of general relativity, it would have been an absolute travesty, the greatest travesty of all, which is wasted human potential, you know. And I'm keen not to waste my own potential, because I think I have a lot more right now than I am really doing justice to. I'm too far from my best self. And so, you know, I kind of picture it as if, say when you're born, you know, an arrow is fired from you and it is traveling down your path at your maximum velocity, at the full potential, at your full potential, and you need to basically do what you can to catch up to that and get as close to it as you possibly can. And so that's why I'm making this video, because I believe that I believe that to rely solely on willpower is a fool's game, and so we must, as Peter Drucker says and a lot of other people say, we must manage oneself, you know, and part of doing that is leading with incentives, which I think my incentive is kind of the feels that I visualize a lot of making it. I think about not so much the material things that I would you know, buy if I could afford, although, you know, I'm not claiming to be some Zen fucking master and denouncing materialism. You know, I'd love a shiny fucking G-Wagon, but I think about the parties that I'd throw, you know, the sick fucking epic major parties that I'd throw when I made it. And so that's kind of my incentive. And also beyond that, accountability, and that's where this video comes in. You know, you have to kind of manage oneself by removing yourself, and these are the things that I'd tell somebody else if I was trying to help somebody else do this. And so hopefully now this will make me, you know, accountable, and so I want to do more stuff, you know. I want to take more. I think as people we are risk averse, and you really need to fight against that as much as you can. because I do have a deep feeling. I think a lot of people can probably relate to it. A lot of people probably have this feeling that I am capable of more. I am capable of a lot fucking more. You know, sometimes people kind of message me and they say, "Oh, dude, you're my inspiration, bro." And you know, I don't actually feel worthy of that, because, and it's not, and it goes back to it. It's not because of the general achievement. You know, getting in shape, it's all right, whatever. But it's because it's not near my potential. It's not near what I'm capable of. You know, and so I'm gonna get closer to that. That's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. So basically, this discomfort that is so important. You know, I think it's really the reason why so few people are anywhere near their full potential, because they will avoid any discomfort, you know, at all costs, whether it's integral to their own development and personal growth or not. I want to be one of those people. I want to fucking face that shit and become a sick motherfucker. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna become fucking better Joe Delaney. And if you don't notice a real increase in Joe Delaney's productivity and kind of his, if you don't notice me just getting better, then you can pull me on that shit and say, "Listen, Joe, stop being a little fucking bitch, sort shit out, get better," because, you know, we can help each other do this shit. You know, we are greater than the sum of our parts. I think I spent a lot of time, like, probably over the past couple of years, you know, in my own head, thinking about things and contemplating life and what's going to make me happy, and forming my own opinions on things, and, you know, where I stand. And I think it's a good, you know, I think it's a kind of integral part of anyone's growing up and becoming a man, to form your own independent, you know, it's character building, isn't it? It's you know, you form your real self when you think about who you are and who you want to be. But that said, I think you can get lost doing that and spend too much time doing it, and it takes away from, you know, you're not making real world, you know, measurable, tangible, you know, impacts and progresses and stuff. And so it's time to do real world shit. So I don't know where, I don't know what specific area, I don't know how, I can't say that because I don't know. But just try shit, don't you? You just try shit, see things through, and if it works, do it more. And, you know, if you enjoy it, do it more, and whatever. So we're gonna do stuff, we're gonna do real world shit. We're team motherfucking do stuff. Let's do it, man. Let's do it.